burning my way through like a ball of fire. It's showcase and no case. It's astronomical, bringing you the phenomenal. But center stage, just a showcase with a K. Taking your talent to the world, it's time now for center stage. The spotlight's on you, so do what you do. This is showcase, and we ain't got time to waste. Turning dreams into reality, from rags to riches. I was down bad in the trenches, had to get off the benches. Took a 40 and made a flip, I had to find me a way. But I needed a better band, so I took to the stage. Can't take that minimum wage of getting locked in a cage. So I got my bars up, put the pen to the page. If I can, then you can. So put the pedal to the metal. But right now, it's time to settle into the showcase. Showcase your time.
We talk about, got me feeling like you the one girl without a doubt. Easy, small blocks. They be them things that we talk about. Got me feeling like you the one girl without a doubt. Got me ready to get this game up, just call it quits. Need you by my side, I need you to be my everything. They be them things that we talk about. Got me feeling like you the one girl without a doubt. Got me ready to get this game up, just call it quits. Need you by my side, I think you deserve the wedding ring. I gave the game up, I took the rings off. I retired my jersey and gave you the game ball. See, I'm calling it quits. All these bitches look this. I see the dream in your eyes. Let's get this money quick. We work on it later. What feels better than paper? We sit back and laugh and kick our feet up and clap at haters. And just roll this weed up. The room starts to heat up. I can take it from here. See, all my life I've been a leader. But you probably knew that. I'm the one out the pack. You put your trust in it, now you know that I got your back. We gon' push to the end. It's more fun when you win. It's just me and you against the world, but I ain't complaining. See less people are stressing. Let's get back to undressing. I got some things that I wanna say, so let's start confessing. You can tell me your secrets. I'm the one that's gon' keep it. Right by my side, we ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde. There be them things that we talk about. Got me feeling like you the one girl without a doubt. Got me ready to get this game up, just call it quits. Need you by my side, I need you to be my everything. There be them things that we talk about. Got me feeling like you the one girl without a doubt. Got me ready to get this game up, just call it quits. Need you by my side, I think you deserve the wedding ring. See, I haven't said I love you to very many people. So when I look you in the eyes and tell you no, I mean it. They say true love is a glimpse of heaven, so that's your equal. Someone up there must be looking out cause they sent the angel. See, you're the secret to my peaceful nights and early mornings. You're every reason, every dream, and every hope I had. If I had a rose for every time that I thought of you, I walk right through an endless garden of them, pick a few. Your smile just conquers my heart, I see the best in you. Your beauty overwhelms me, ain't no describing you. See, my love for you has no depth, it's levels to this. We riding to the death and we ain't ever crashing whips. I look at you and see the rest of my life in your eyes. And now I know what love is, it's all because of you. And when you realize what you want in life, you gotta do what you gotta do. And now you know I'm here for you. There be them things that we talk about. Got me feeling like you the one girl without a doubt. Got me ready to get this game up, just call it quits. Need you by my side, I need you to be my everything. There be them things that we talk about. Got me feeling like you the one girl without a doubt. Got me ready to get this game up, just call it quits. Need you by my side, I think you deserve the wedding ring.
Hello, it's your host Juanita for the Showcase Talk Show. Today's show we have EC the Dawn in the house today.
Small blacks, gang.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. So we are talking about music, money, all of those things, groups, boy groups, all of which you can speak about. Thank you so much, EC, for joining us.
Definitely, I appreciate y'all for having me.
You don't mind if I like shorten your name and call you like EC?
Nah, everybody calls me EC.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. Just in case I don't feel like saying EC the Dawn the whole time.
Yeah, nah, EC is cool.
So how's your day going? Was it easy to get here? Like,
I mean, we in Long Island, so coming out to the city is always a little difficult with the traffic and all that, but for the most part, it's cool.
Long Island artist. We're gonna get to that in a second. So what's going on? Like, you got music. Tell me about it.
Touching everywhere on all major platforms. It's out there, man. I mean, I got a few singles out. We got some small block singles out with my whole team and all that. Videos on YouTube.
So just to kind of break it down. So EC the Don is also a part of Small Blocks, his group. So he's here today as a solo artist for now, but he's still going to be referring to Small Blocks and letting you know what's going on with Small Blocks and just keeping you up to date. So right now we're here about your 2 of your singles.
Yes.
Please tell me about those singles.
One is called It Be Them Things featuring Renzo. Shout
Dang.
out to Renzo. I mean, me, I'm in the lane where it's to the ladies. I cater to the ladies, so
It Be Them Things is for the ladies?
it's for the ladies.
Oh, I was being gangster with it.
Nah,
I
it's
was
for the
thinking,
ladies.
like, dang.
And then I got another one called For Nothing, which is featuring another artist called Captain D-Mac. Shout out to Captain D-Mac. But that's the newest one I just dropped. Just dropped on the 24th of December. The video just dropped on the 1st of January.
Nice. So you're starting 2020 off right.
Roll, get the first quarter rolling the right way.
Nice. How did you even get started, period, with this music?
Originally, I started battle rapping first.
In school?
That and then out in the streets a little bit. Because my favorite rapper is Eminem. So
Okay.
him doing the battle rap thing, I kind of ran with that for a while. And then I had an older cousin who was rapping. And he kind of came to me one day and was like, you will make more money sitting down writing a rhyme and going to the studio than sitting in the streets battling. So we just switched it up and started going that route with it.
Okay, cool. Is that how you started the group, Small Blocks, or how did that?
Well, I started Dolo, and then my partner Doughboy, shout out to you.
Hey, Dolo.
He as I was doing the Dolo thing, he was coming back and forth to me with different songs and all that, and I was shutting him down left and right, like, nah, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. And then finally he came one day with some fire, and we put it together. And then a week later he came up with another banger, we put it together, and it was just like, all right, we just gonna run with this team thing now. But we still do individual stuff too.
So the chemistry and the chemistry led to good tracks, and then
Yes.
the good tracks is like
Yeah.
Small Blocks. Like, where did the name come from? Because that keeps on making me want to scratch my head every time.
Alright, back in 2002, the area that we lived in was all dead end blocks.
Okay.
So it was kind of one way in, one way out. And I don't know, we just kind of came up with this whole small blocks thing because every block is a dead end block. So none of them are really that long. So we just came up with the small blocks thing. And then 2005, when we started doing the music thing, we just said we're going to create small block records and just run with that.
Everything was just coming together.
Yep.
It was just like, Small Blocks.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So it was solo, it was battle rapping, solo, then you started making fire, Small Blocks, the group, and then now you're back to solo for a little bit, stepping aside, or all parallel to each other?
Everything with each other.
Okay, so parallel, so you're doing Small Blocks and solo tracks. Which one do you like better, if you do like one better?
I mean, well, see, when I'm solo, it's more to the ladies.
Okay.
When we're together, it's more turn up music.
Oh, so you're like Drake by yourself, but
Yeah,
then,
and then with
like
this-
Migos.
Yeah, something like that, I guess you could say.
What's the
So, I mean, I guess it's all on, it's not really which one I like the most. I love both of them.
Mhm.
And it's just all on the timing. You know what I mean? The mode that I'm in, and then where we at performing. Like, everything has a different crowd to cater to.
As far as performing, like when, or are you performing
Today?
live?
Yes.
Oh, no, just period,
Oh, yeah,
live
we
in
got
your career?
we have a show Thursday actually coming up at
This
Wild Orchard
Thursday.
in Queens, yes, on the 16th. At Wild Orchard in Queens, we'll be there. And then another one later on this month, the 19th, or the 29th, I believe, or something like that. I gotta look into the dates and all that, but we
And
have
all
shows.
as Small Blocks, sorry.
Yeah, that's all small blocks.
Small
Yeah,
Blocks.
that's all small.
You have shows, continue.
I mean, we've been on the grind for about, with the show thing, heavy for a few years, but over the last year, we've been doing like state to state.
Wow.
So, yeah,
How is that? Is that fun?
that's actually great, because the love that you get out of state is actually,
It's better than New York?
yes.
Really? Even like your best fans in New York are better than your,
I mean,
I
no,
mean,
no,
worse
you have
than your-
the real fans, you have your real diehard fans in New York, which is cool. But when you out of New York, it's a different feeling
It's a
than you get
different-
from people.
how is, like, who even arranges that? How did that even happen to be able to tour? Okay, so you're like
I'm
the
doing
tour
everything.
manager too? So what do you do in your regular life when you're not Small Blocks? nor EC the Don? Like,
Um,
who is the third guy?
I mean, I do have a regular job and family that I got to attend to and things like that, but, and then I also got a car club. I'm a national vice president of a car club that we have. So I have a few other things going too.
What is that? What is it? Do you
I, for example, a motorcycle club,
Okay.
car club. And
But
then-
wait, no, I don't know what motorcycle club.
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you were gonna go someplace with that.
So, I mean, like, it's an organization.
Okay.
We cater to the community, but we also throw parties and different
And
things like
give
that.
people
And-
cars.
No, that we don't do.
Okay.
If you come with your own car, but I mean,
Okay.
we have means to help you hook up your car and things like that.
Okay,
know what
got
I'm saying?
you.
So,
Got you.
yeah, so it's a different life when you don't know about it.
And what's your 9 to 5? I'm always interested
I do warehouse work. No shout out to
to
where it's
that.
at.
But
You know what I mean?
okay.
But yeah, I do
But
some
he
warehouse
grinds.
work. Yeah,
9 to 5, he
that's a
actually
fact.
grinds.
That's a fact.
That's what it is. Okay, got you. So just hold tight. We'll be right back after a commercial break. Welcome back to the Showcase Talk Show, and my guest today is EC the Don from Small Blocks.
Yes.
Thanks for being with us again. And I remember you mentioning earlier in the interview that you're actually from Long Island, right? Like, that's the right way to say it, right?
Long Island, Amityville.
So how was that growing up in Long Island and being a rapper? Like, is it a completely different world? Is that why you felt like Eminem, kind of?
It's different. It's harder.
It creates a challenge because you're not from Brooklyn.
Definitely. So it's definitely a lot harder to be heard when people think of New York, they don't think of Long Island like that. So, yeah, I mean, definitely trying to put that on your back to put it on the map is definitely a hard situation.
So it's like you have to come to the city in
Yes.
order to get recognition, kind of.
Everything is out this way.
I mean, but there's not a big rap circle in Long Island?
It is,
And who-
which causes a lot of competition and then which causes a lot of friction.
Oh,
So
so
Long Island is kind of a thing where if I ride with my team, you don't really get that outside love like that, right? They gonna
Oh.
ride with who they ride for.
like it's really territorial.
Yeah.
Got you. I was gonna ask you, so I'll ask it later. So as far as like 2020 plans for Small Blocks or for EC, actually, what exactly does EC stand for?
EC is actually my initials.
Oh, your government
My
initials.
government initials. Yes.
Are you gonna give us your government?
No.
Okay, so that'll be like later on down the road.
Yeah, we get that later on.
Okay, but what other plans do you have as far as singles, albums, like step by step, month by month? Cause y'all got a lot going on.
Yes, that's a fact. I mean, January we ended off strong with the shows. February we will be back in the studio recording more music. Like I said, my partner Doughboy has his Dolo album about to come out. He has a single about to drop with a video. In March we'll be in Texas for South by Southwest.
Nice.
Once we come back from there, it'll be right back to the videos. See, I'm big on the content, so I feel like videos are really like, and then with the music being online now with streaming and all that, so everything has to be consistent.
point.
Yeah, you gotta keep going. So as soon as we get back from South by Southwest, we'll be getting ready to drop the Small Blocks tape. Probably later on this year. My birthday's in October, so somewhere around my birthday, I'm probably gonna drop my EP,
Nice.
and then we'll finish off the year with that.
Outside of Eminem, who else has influenced you?
I mean, now that we do the team thing, I look at a lot of teams, like, I'm not, running around playing over Migos albums, but because we have a third one too, third person, shout out to Streets, who's just getting everything back and running. But it's like, looking at how they did everything, I kind of look at them too, not to be like, all right, if we're gonna run with three, this is how we gotta kind of maneuver with stuff like that. But when it comes to just writing, Eminem, to me, he's like,
Everything?
yeah, he's the top, like, so. Nothing, we can't compare, like, there's not, the life that he lived, I'm not living.
What's your favorite Eminem song? Just curious.
I would probably have to say Cleaning Out My Closet.
Okay. I don't know that song. I was hoping I did. I guess I'm not that big of an Eminem fan. But, question, what's a common mistake you see a lot of upcoming rappers make? Following? As in not having enough of a following on
Instagram? You gotta make your own lane. You can't follow what everybody else is doing. There's always, like music, it just keeps spinning. It revolves. So you gotta try to stay ahead of the game. I see a lot of people follow footsteps of people, and I feel like that's a mistake.
Has any of your challenges or or moments where you were down or moments that you weren't so proud of played a role or made it into your music?
Yeah, I say when I do these songs dedicated to females, I'm usually in a mode of going through something. The turn up music is easy, because that's just what we do. But when it comes to that, that's a little bit more critiquing and sitting down and actually zoning out, actually going through something.
Got you. And so for the ladies, since you're making ladies music, if you don't mind me asking, are you single? Got you, ladies. You said a family.
Yeah, I do have a family. Nah, I'm not single.
Okay, so these songs for the ladies are actually being approved by a lady.
I'm not saying that.
But they're somewhere around a lady. Okay, got you. So from here, I mean, what song are you going to perform for us today?
I'm going to do it, Be Them Things.
Be Them Things today.
And I'm going to do it For Nothing.
Got you. So we're going to hear the ladies' songs today.
Yes.
You're going to tell us what you think, ladies. Where can we find you?
IG is EC underscore the underscore Don. That's THADON.
Small Blocks?
Yes, Small Block Records on YouTube. You can Google Small Block Records. SoundCloud is EC the Don.
And we can find like all your performances, like live performances, where everyone could go and see you in person. We can find that on your IG?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The new content just being put up. I actually went through a situation on my last IG page getting hacked, so I just started a new one recently. So all the content is starting to get put back up and everything.
So much for coming to the show and bringing us some music. Please stay tuned for another performance from EC the Don.
Yes, SBR gang.
I know all this for money, working through all the restunning. That's all you know and you love.
I ain't do all this for nothing. I'm turning nothing to something. Know that you feel when you come to my hood. Don't even gotta be frontin' now. Shawty, I'm doing this all for you. Know that I'm working hard with the crew. Heard that you looking for something new. I'm getting money, don't gotta trust.
Heard you was looking for something new. I just see stars when I look at you. I could watch you for a single minute, find 1,000 things I love about you. Tired of popping bottles with the crew, giving it all up for you. Trying to turn nothing to something. Love when you look at me blushing. You know you always good when you roll with me. We be feeling for each other like we possibly. I could picture me and you up on the balcony, late night combos and every day if it was up to me. They say that being friends first is the magic key to make things like this last an eternity. So now I got my mind made and I just found my rider, and I'm just dropping the game just like I'm picking knowledge.
I ain't do all this for nothing. I'm turning nothing to something. Know that you feel when you come to my hood. Don't even gotta be funny now. Shawty, I'm doing this all for you. Know that I'm working hard with the crew. Heard that you looking for something new. I'm getting money, don't got a choice.
So it's you and me forever, us against the world. But I like the eye of that cause you're my favorite girl. I'm talking wedding rings, how you really feeling now? Walking up on white horses, limos ain't my style. I'm just trying to plan a future, not a fantasy. Turning nothing to something that ain't a thing to me. I ain't do this for nothing, baby, that's guaranteed. That we locked in forever, so throw away them keys.
Already know how we rockin'. The moment you hit me, I'm sliding. Girl, you should know I ain't lagging. Do it with sparks, so this feeling ain't shocking. Oh, baby, I'm letting you know. I'm never letting you go. Know you felt that in your soul. Can never make me a fool. Everything that seems to glitter ain't gold. I ain't doing this for nothing. I'm turning nothing to something. So that you feel when you come to my hood. Don't even gotta be funny now. Shawty, I'm doing this all for you. Know that I'm working on with the crew. Heard that you looking for something new. I'm getting money, don't got a choice. I ain't doing this for nothing. I'm turning nothing to something. So that you feel when you come to my hood. Don't even gotta be funny now. Shawty, I'm doing this all for you. Know that I'm working on with the crew. Heard that you looking for something new. I'm getting money, don't got a choice.
Shit, you see the dome, Slow Blocks Records, man.
Hello, I am your hostess, Juanita, and we are here with the Showcase Talk Show. Today, I am here with the awesome creator or moniker of the hip-hop marketer, Abdul Malik.
Peace, y'all. Hills and valleys, lessons and blessings. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here and shit.
Yes, thanks for coming. Thanks for allowing us to speak with you and sharing your story with us. I just want to start off by letting people understand like who you are and what's going on. So exactly who is the hip hop marketer?
Oh, that's a lot, you know. Well, basically, you know, I'm an OG in the hood, original gentleman. You know what I'm saying? And what we do is, I'm about cooperative economics.
Nice.
All right, so I've taken care of my family for years, all non-traditional ways. I don't know the last time I filled out a W-2. It's always 1099. And I want to promote that entrepreneurship from that aspect. However, I'm from the industry. You know, I've been doing hip hop since I was a young kid. You know what I'm saying? Running through all the names, been around everybody and all of that. So I just wanted to like infuse that together, you know what I'm saying, and reach out to the youth in a language that they understand. So when I say the hip hop marketer, I'm gonna always be hip hop. Everybody in Queens, everybody in Brooklyn, they know me as hip hop. You know, from the shows, the battles, on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got into marketing because I started to sell myself like the young lady you had before. You know, sometimes you got this team, that team, and you're not getting what you want out of it. So I had to learn some of the things. I didn't really like the technical side of it as much, like the editing and the recording. I didn't.
What artist or creative person does like the technical?
Yeah, that wasn't my thing. But sales, I was natural at. So, you know, I got into sales and I got really good at sales. And to my understanding, the evolution of sales is marketing. So then I delved into that. So that's where I get that hip hop marketer from.
Nice. So you're kind of taking your experience and your own lifestyle and your own lessons and putting it together with the knowledge you have.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. Yeah.
Cool. So, and I hear right now you're actually like a educator, if I'm not mistaken. So you're educating the community, you're educating the youth. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's a center where I'm at right now. I'm originally from Queens, and right now I have a residence in the Delaware Valley. Wilmington is like a city, it's like right outside of, I guess, Chester, or not too far from Philly. That would probably be the major city that everybody knows is Philly, right?
Yes.
And there's a center right there, a community center, you know, the Muslim Center of Wilmington. And out of that community center, the closest youth detention center asked for somebody to come in and teach and get engaged with the youth and give them some skills.
And detention, like, not jail, but what is the proper, is
No.
detention just it? Or?
It's just that when you're under 18, it's not,
It's
you
not
can't use
jail.
those, you can't use those
It's a
words.
euphemism.
Yeah, you have to, right? And even like with like being an inmate or things of that nature,
Gotcha.
we took the PREA courses, like little courses that we had to take before you go in there.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got to get checked out and get you
Yeah.
past everything.
I love the language.
That was it. Yeah, because they're youth, it's completely different than that, and you can't use that. But technically, it would be somewhat of youth incarceration. They've done different new reality solutions, evolution from Nerve Rackers Entertainment, difference between an artist and a rapper. So hungry in this game, I'm hungry now. I even eat my vegetables, full of carbohydrates and vitamins and minerals, and it's ill how be hitting you with the mental, with ill subliminals, filling your head with pain like a dentist when I'm drilling you. And it's killing you. How I locked it, the physical, the metaphysical, feel the force of my energy when it's mechanical, it's centrifugal, it stay lifting you. Like loud and a split with you. Sometimes I'm foul, I don't want to build, I just want to riff with you. The knowledge of self in my heart, bro, that should be my gift to you. Pray for peace, cause in war you don't want what I want to give to you. The last prophet's Muhammad, and I pray Allah makes me deliver you, cause it's getting critical. Cats spit poison and call it lyrical, and it's making me nauseous, fam. Isn't it offending you? My raw metaphors that be mentally bending you. My rhymes reflect scriptures that's spiritually cleansing you, not turning the other cheek. You know what me and my men to do on wax, nerve, rap, and stay lyrically ripping you on the street. You heard what a Mac with extended clip would do? Clap you in places you need a bag to do, could keep hitting you with mad flames and sending you to the other side of things. The hereafter that's purely spiritual, where you can hear and see things, but to us all, you're invisible, and you stay sad and depressed till your family comes to visit you, throwing roses at your headstone, praying the Lord's forgiving you. Your little brother looks just like you, but you see now that skin, you scream to change your life at the top of your lungs, but no one's hearing you. Pretty soon the angels and demons is coming, and they ain't sharing you. You either going there or there, and that's what
It's your time to shine.
It's your time to shine.
Welcome to the showcase.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay on your grind.
Stay on your grind.
Welcome to
Yeah,
the
making my
showcase.
way through, busting my way through, burning my way through like a ball of fire. It's showcase and no case. It's astronomical, bringing you the phenomenal. The center stage, just a showcase with a K. Taking your talent to the world, it's time now for center stage. The spotlight's on you, so do what you do. This is showcase, and we ain't got time to waste. Turning dreams into reality, from rags to riches. I was down bad in the trenches, had to get off the benches. Took a 40 and made it flip. I had to find me a way, but I needed a better band, so I took to the stage. Can't take that minimum wage and getting locked in a cage. So I got my bars up, put the pen to the page. If I can, then you can. So put the pedal to the metal. But right now it's time to settle into the showcase.
Showcase. It's your time.